I'm going to go see Howard Stern and talk to him. The radio.
Oh, what's going on, man? Anything new?
Just what I told you. I just fucking told you.
So you just here to hang out?
No, I told you word for... You have it on tape. Why are you asking me?
So you're here to talk to Howard.
I'm here to... What did I say?
Anything in particular, though?
No.
No.
I never think more than about 5 seconds ahead of time.
Keep us on our toes. It should be good.
I don't know. It might not be.
We'll find out.
It'll be fine. All
All
right.
right, thanks, man.
Norm Macdonald here, the comedian. Used to be on Saturday Night Live.
Norm was just making me laugh. He was telling me, he said something that's so true.
What did he say?
He just did stand-up down in Florida.
Right.
Like, in Florida is such a different world with people. Like, there's a lot of creepy people in Florida, like swingers, you know?
Right.
And he,
What?
like, after you do a stand-up gig, people from the audience will come up to you, like an overly tan, like, guy with a bunch of jewelry on, and they'll say, "Hey, man, I come back to my apartment."
Is Artie telling my story?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, you want to tell it, you tell it.
Yeah, why don't you let Norm...
Norm's here, but Norm
fucking
can't
bring
speak.
3 stories, and then Artie will tell one. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's pretty
How
good.
the fuck did that work
Yeah,
out?
why do we need you?
What
Just
the
tell your
fuck?
stories to
Norm,
Artie.
what happened in Florida? Why is doing stand-up... Why
No.
Yeah, that wasn't a story I brought. I was just telling him.
Why is doing stand-up in Florida? What is Artie talking about?
No, because in Florida, where I just was, they have people that, I don't know what the fuck they do, but everybody got money. I guess, like, they had Coke for years, like, thousands of pounds of Coke, and I don't know if guys still do it, or I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, there is a lot of coke there, but you're right. People
Not
are
for
rich.
me,
And,
though.
people are rich, and you don't know why. Like they're just in your face with
So a
money.
guy picks me up. He's a limo driver, and he's like, fucking guy goes, yeah. He goes, I can take you any place, man. Anything you want. I go, what? He goes, anything you want. He goes, I got my wife. I go, your wife? Like, I thought he was talking about like drugs or something. He starts with his wife.
He could take you to his wife.
He's got his wife.
Says I can get anything I want, and then he goes, my wife.
Don't you want his wife?
Was he offering you his wife?
I don't fucking know. But it wasn't. It was all weekend long. I just meet 4 or 5 guys, and they go, hey, so this is the wife, and this is the other wife, and how about the 8 of us?
Oh, yeah?
Well, they wouldn't say it right out, but you kind of go, oh, what are you talking about? Why are
These guys are
wanna
trying to
party?
deal you their wives?
No, they all want to swing.
No, you
they
don't know
want
what
to
the fuck. You don't really know what the fuck's going on, because
How
they don't
come-
come
why-
right out and say they want to fuck you.
Why does everyone want to swing with you, do you think? I mean,
Not
are
me,
you so-
anyone.
No,
anyone.
they ask. I've gone deeper into the conversation than Norm did with these
Yeah.
people because it's fascinating and I wanted drugs. But they'll
involves
tell
drugs
you.
like crazy.
They'll tell you eventually. Like, look, there's me, and this is my wife, and this is her friend Nancy, and this is my friend Ed. You know,
Yeah.
and we'll get some
Ed's
ecstasy.
where it becomes problematic.
Yeah. Nancy was fine.
Yeah,
Ed's a
everything's
problem.
going good. All of a sudden, Ed, what the fuck?
And Nancy's usually 46.
Who the
and
fuck
she's had
is
work
Earl?
done.
Who the fuck was this guy? Nobody told me about a guy coming out of a closet whacking off with his half-hard cock. Where the fuck did he come from?
Wait, they say we'll all
Things
go
were
to
going really well in the fantasy. You, Nancy, and Shirley, and suddenly Earl walks in.
Yeah, what the fuck? You never told me. And then
in
they're like,
your
well,
ass.
if we brought it up, we thought you'd say no. Of course I'd fucking say no.
Earl was an afterthought.
There's always a hot tub and ecstasy and pills, and they go,
You know
come
what?
back and we'll all fuck.
You know,
And you're like, I don't want to fuck
like,
anybody.
Like I lived in a, you live in a hot climate. You live in a hot climate. There's
Yes.
not a whole lot to do. You rely on other people, and it becomes like an orgy state. I think
that
that's
what
what
it
happened.
becomes?
I think like I lived in Detroit for a while, and there wasn't a lot going
That's
on.
different.
And people just sort
Detroit.
of yeah. When I lived in Detroit, people would just sort of congregate together because there wasn't a lot of outside stimulation. You relied on others.
Right, Detroit was mostly rape.
No. Not, you're talking about the suburbs. I'm talking about in the suburbs of Detroit. You know,
okay.
Detroit itself is a horror scene, but people would begin to rely on each other for entertainment. I think that's what happens, and then there's this weird,
It's creepy, right?
creepy thing that happens where people just start having
the
sex with
celebrity's
each other.
coming to town, and we kind of know he wants to party, and he can fuck my wife and her friend, and I'll fuck him.
There's a lot. That's kind of unsaid.
Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah,
part
well,
about
who's
where a
taking-
guy's fucking me.
Who's taking them up on these offers? They
At
must
the end
be
of the
working.
night.
A lot of comics.
Pauly
I
Shore.
guess the idea is
Doug Stanhope.
Doug Stanhope. So anyways, I go, no, I go, listen, basically, I'm not a fancy guy. Fred, you know that.
Really? I always thought of you as a fancy
My
guy.
thing is,
guy.
like, for a sexual encounter or something, I like to lie on top of a lady. I don't need a lot of fucking shit going on.
One girl will do it.
Yeah.
Are you currently
That's exciting enough for you.
Are you
That's
currently
good,
in a
man.
relationship, or are you playing the field?
Oh my God.
What the fuck? What are you, retarded?
Are you really having a relationship? Come on.
Come on, man. Seriously, what the fuck? Listen, I
Are
want
you
to
in a
talk about this
Are you
fucking.
trying to
I want
insult
to talk
him?
about. First of all, it was funny because the guy was in here. When guys get interviewed and they're not really famous for
Yeah.
anything except giving a guy steroids or something.
Right.
Because one time at Saturday Night Live, there was this guy telling Artie, there was this guy, Football Williams, and this guy was the guy that threw the brick at Original Denny's head during the riots. Remember that?
Football Williams is the guy who, during the riots, would throw. I remember Reginald Denny was a white guy.
Yeah,
He had
he
the
threw a
misfortune.
brick at his head.
Pulled him out of the truck.
Yeah,
Right.
that guy's
Threw a
name was
brick at his
Football
head.
They
Williams.
had.
Yeah, his name was Football Williams.
And he was on Saturday Night Live.
No, he was on Donahue, which used to be right beside Saturday Night Live. But
Okay.
Schneider told me this story, Rob Schneider.
Right.
He went in, and Football Williams was there in a suit. You know, he was on Donahue.
Wearing a
suit.
suit.
Yeah, wearing a suit. And he kind of recognized him, and he was like, fuck, it's that guy that fucking threw the brick at the guy's head. You know, he's all mad.
Yeah.
And then Football Williams goes, hey, man, you the copy guy. You funny. He says, you do my name, man. Football Rooney, or whatever the fuck. So then he said, then Schneider said he really liked him after.
Yeah, you know, that's a funny thing. Like Artie said, he didn't like the guy who shot the steroids into Clemens, but then he met him and he liked him.
He's like,
Yeah.
It was a very different kind of thing, you know.
And you
So,
could tell he liked the show. You know what I mean? Like, that's
he's
how they
a
get to you.
fan.
yeah. But
Listen,
no,
man, I'm always on the lookout for you guys out there in the fucking real world. You live in your little fucking
Our
bubble.
little bubble here.
There was an article about Artie.
Oh, and Rolling Stone.
that thing.
Oh, you know about this shit?
Yeah.
You read the Rolling Stone article and you
This
thought
is
you'd
the
tell us?
fucking weirdest fucking thing I've ever read in my life.
Do you think it's a negative article or do you think it's a positive article?
That's the best article he's ever read
They
about.
had an age-old debate about this fucking
Well,
article.
let me ask you something.
This is the only art. Listen, if you read an article about an entertainer, I think this is history. This would not. I have never read an article about an entertainer where the entertainer is described as a liar. You don't see that like if they're doing a piece on fucking Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
Not only is Elizabeth Taylor lie to people. What? You go, what?
But let me ask you
I thought I
something.
was reading about a fucking comic. What?
Norm, let me ask you a question. There's a school of thought, which I share, that, you know, Artie's book is about his
And then
drug-
he goes, and then she goes like, there's other shit where she goes like, he's a fucking guy that's like, kind of like these two dead guys. Andrew Dice Clay, obese, tragic clown. Like, that's a phrase. There's no phrase with obese in it. I've heard tragic clown. She tries to throw that in as if that's the phrase.
Well, I know Artie.
Obese, tragic clown.
And then I'm like David Sedaris, which is
And then-
great.
No, all of a sudden she goes, I guess I'll make him a fruit. What the fuck is that? First,
So you didn't like the article.
he knows, because
He
he
doesn't
knows.
understand it.
What? I didn't like the article.
You didn't like the article?
It's the fucking worst article I've ever read. It's not, this ain't no puff piece. Listen, let me tell you
I'm
about.
trying to ask you
You
a
know
question.
show business.
Yeah.
You got your puff pieces.
Yes.
And then if it's not a puff piece, what is it? Inevitably,
It's a shitty
hatchet
piece.
job.
Yeah, hatchet
Right.
job, right.
Fucking hatchet job.
But let me ask you something.
This is horror.
You're working up Artie into a sweat, but can I give you the opposite point of view?
He's just funny. I think he's funny.
Norm,
That'd be funny. I don't think it's
Artie,
shit article.
Artie is in Rolling Stone, which is exciting.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
they come and they go, hey man, we like you. Hey, I know these motherfuckers. Hey, we
Artie
like you. I
cooperated
mean,
with
obviously
it,
not going to go, hey man, we're going to fucking call you an obese clown. Here, can we take your picture?
Do you ever?
By the way,
did this ever happen to you?
Artie, why do you have a fucking sign saying no photography fucking equipment allowed in my apartment?
The picture was not good in your opinion. Yeah.
No, the picture, I don't mind.
Norm, has this ever happened to you? Were you ever the victim of a hatchet job?
I know, I did. I
seem bitter.
you know, because people come with, obviously, she came fucking wanting to fucking fuck Artie over.
You
Really?
think so?
You think?
Of
Can I ask you
course.
something,
That's
though,
what they
Norm?
do when they do this thing. But
Norm,
when-
I'm trying to ask you a
But
question.
I had a guy that came to me one time and he actually liked me.
Yeah.
I changed his mind.
You mean he came in to do a positive piece?
No,
Yeah, I
he
was
came
at
to do
Saturday
a
Night
bad
Live, right?
piece.
So the guy fucking comes and he thinks I know about politics, but I don't know anything.
Right.
Right?
Just because you did the news.
Yeah,
doesn't
just because
mean-
I did
yeah,
the
right.
news. So he's a famous guy. He wrote this book called
Oh, the guy you had, Howard, David Wild.
David Eggers. David Wild was a good guy.
Yeah, I had David Wild.
David Eggers. He wrote a book called My Staggering Book of Genius or some fucking thing.
Oh yeah. I read that book. It's a good book.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't read a book where I don't understand the title. This will be a good. You know, like those movies.
Yeah.
Too fat to fish.
There you go. I'm too fat to fish.
That's my title.
I know it is. I like it. It's a good book.
Norm, what are you saying? You had a hatchet job
Like
done
this
on
book
you.
for
What are
now.
you saying?
No, I'm saying he came. That was very funny because he came liking me, right?
Right.
So he goes, "Hey man, politics, right?" And I go, "I don't know anything, you know." Jim Downey knows a lot of stuff. He does those, and I just like read the headline and then
Right.
try to figure out a joke.
All right.
And so he goes, "Oh, he's kind of like, huh?" Because I guess he liked political stuff or some fucking thing. So I was doing stand-up. So I go do my stand-up, right?
Right.
And I'm all sick that day. You know, I didn't think I could do the stand-up because I had diarrhea and everything.
Oh.
Why do you
So-
point to your throat when you say you have diarrhea? I'm just curious. But anyway, go ahead.
Diarrhea of the mouth.
It was all the way up there.
Artie says diarrhea of the mouth.
So Norm, so the guy liked you.
More like diarrhea of the mouth with this guy.
So
What?
the guy liked you. He thought you were political. You
Yeah.
weren't.
So then I wasn't political. So then he goes and fucking does this gig with me where he thought he was gonna see Mort Saul or something like that. So meanwhile, it's a guy with diarrhea backstage going, "Ah, fuck! I hope I don't have diarrhea on stage." So that doesn't help the story at all.
Right.
I like it.
You like it? So I go on stage, and so anyways, when I go on stage, I just talk at the start, you know, and so I was just talking about having diarrhea and everything for a little while, and being weirded out that I was on stage with feeling like I had diarrhea. So I just did some fucking jokes or something, you know, talked for a while,
Yeah.
and then at the end, I never know what to do at the end, so I just talk to people, whoever the fuck they want to talk about.
Sure.
So guys were like, and yelling out shit and stuff. And so then in this article, then the article comes out, and all of a sudden, I'm a fucking guy that does a fucking hour act about diarrhea.
Oh, he turned it around on you.
He doesn't
But
talk
that was
about
what it was,
politics.
I think, in his head. He goes, like the first line is, the first thing you have to know about Norm Macdonald, he's not political comic, you know,
Yeah.
unless you consider diarrhea or something like that.
So you were the victim of a hatchet job. Here was
No, it
a-
wasn't a hatchet job. It was just what he thought, I guess. This is a fucking hatchet job.
So in
Crazy
Artie's article, let me give you the opposing point of view that I might share.
I think she wants to go like, oh, fuck, what if Artie dies and I wrote a nice thing about him? You know what I mean?
But wait a second. Artie's book is about his drug use. Artie's book is about all of his, all of his faults
Carousing.
and his carousing. And she says, basically, here's a day in the life of Artie, and there is a lot of turmoil right now in the life of Artie, and she describes it. So maybe it's really...
Maybe you should be asking your buddy Artie, why would he expose all of that to a reporter?
But Norm makes a good point,
Because
too.
that song, Cover of the Rolling Stone, Rolling Stone.
But Norm
I
makes a
was
good
into
point.
that.
I
I
mean,
was-
she even says in the article that Artie's trying super hard to impress her, and...
But I
But
wasn't.
everybody is.
No, Artie- yeah, it's an article.
I don't know. It's an
I
article.
mean, I was on some level, but I wasn't trying super hard to do
you were
anything.
being nice.
Like one time they did a Rolling Stone fucking thing about me, and I was like, hey, man. Like, he was like, hey, tell me about yourself. I go, I don't want to compliment myself, but when I read these fucking articles, everybody's saying the guy's a fucking genius and all this shit. I go, why don't you go just ask people? They'll fucking tell you something. Because I read these articles, I go, do people really think about people this much? They'll go like Howard Stern. Fucking a guy has fucking 8 things to say. I go, I never thought.
All right, well, the title of your article was The End of Civilization. Norm Macdonald used to be urbane wit of SNL's Weekend Update. Boy, is that over.
Are you Googling or something?
Yeah, wow.
No, I mean,
Did you use www?
Yeah, I used www, and I found out what was going on.
Googled it?
but he's right. Norm is right. When you read stuff about somebody else, I don't know, like David Cross or something, or some of these other guys.
Everybody else is a genius.
Yeah, they got 1 million people in their life that they find who call them great, and I'm like,
it's like
well,
a
maybe
guy's
they'll call somebody in the.
It's like a guy's worked on a quote for a fucking month or something. It's like Churchill. He goes, well, the thing about Dana Gould is the big fucking thing. I go, wow, that guy thought about that a long time.
So it's very
Come
important.
up with that big fucking thing. I don't think about anybody.
Do you have a publicist to make sure now that these kinds of things don't
Like if
happen?
somebody asked me about Artie or you, I go, you're fucking real funny. I wouldn't go like, well, I guess. It's...
Did
But
you,
instead
did you
they-
call the guy after your article appeared? Did you say,
No, I
I'm
didn't give
not
a
pleased?
shit. No, I didn't go. Fuck.
mean,
But it was nowhere near this. This is like
This is DEFCON 5.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Hitler got better press.
I think a lot of these writers too. don't like comedians.
What about when they make
from
a
the
joke?
beginning? You know?
I love when they
make
I
a
love when
joke.
they make a joke and it's the fucking most shit joke of all time.
What is it?
I don't know. Every,
Well, no, like,
every
a lot of
fucking
them-
time they'll make a joke. Like in the review, they'll make a joke. You know,
Right.
they're like, "Dirty work was worked.
Was dirty.
Didn't work so dirty when whatever." Some
It
fucking
should be washed.
But these are guys who could never get a job writing on any show that Norm or I was ever on. You
Right.
know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, and I think they're bitter about that. But clearly,
I just felt bad for Artie.
then when they call people up about me, it's never that. You know, it's guys that I know have said to my face, "Hey, you're funny," but it's always like, "Yeah, we're just afraid Artie's going to die."
yeah.
Well,
Well,
listen.
I don't know. You know, it's just one fucking.
Now I understand you are going with Artie.
It's
to-
just a slimy job because the girl has to go to Artie and pretend she likes him. It's going to be a good article.
Yeah, she's
you know?
faking it too.
Fucking shit job where you have to lie to somebody, tell them it's something going to be good, and then disappoint them.
On any level, do you think she wrote a nice article?
That's what you think? I didn't.
On
know
any
that.
level, do you think she was? Did she give you the impression, Artie, that she liked you and she was going
Yes,
to do a good job?
Yeah, she said, "Listen, I think you're." She said to me, "She said after I did stand up, I was driving her home, and she said, I think you're unbelievably talented. That was impressive to see." She said to me, "It was unbelievably impressive to see. You got a standing ovation going up, you got a standing ovation leaving, and there were people mobbed backstage trying to get you to sign their book, thanking you and hugging you." I said, "Look great." I said, "That's going to look great in Rolling Stone."
Unfortunately, that didn't
Just
make
that
the
didn't make it
article.
in.
And everything she said was true. That happened. I didn't tell her anything, but you know, it's like.
Norm, how are things otherwise besides Artie's article? Are you are you
over
doing
that?
okay? I worry about you because I
Worry
believe
about me.
because you have problems too, like Artie. Artie has his addictions, but you are addicted to gambling, aren't you?
Nah, I'm not.
No, come on, get away from the microphone with your hand. I can't
I'm
hear you. No, you gamble a lot. You go to these. Someone told me something amazing about you, that the movie Rounders, which is about underground gambling, was based on your life.
Oh, no.
Is that true? That they followed you around?
No one told
I didn't
you
say that.
I did. I got that information.
I know that guy who wrote it likes
Is
Norm.
that in my Wikipedia?
You know, Brian Koppelman likes you, the
And
writer
that
of
he
that.
followed Norm around, and Norm would go play poker at a lot of
In
these
the middle of
underground
the night,
couples in the
yeah.
middle of the night.
That's true.
And it's actually a documentary on Norm's life.
No, it's not.
It is.
But I would go to the same club where it was where they did Rounders, and this was before Rounders. Yeah.
Why would you play poker?
When I was a kid, I played backgammon. I was good at backgammon.
But why would you play poker at an underground club when you could go to, let's say, Vegas or Atlantic City and play poker? Why would you go underground? What is
Because I
the
was
appeal?
only a little kid. I was just a kid.
Oh, you were a kid.
And
oh, I
one
thought
is,
you-
well, no, but one is 2 blocks away in Manhattan. You know,
Oh, I see.
Me and Norm went to a week. The second time I was on your show ever with Norm, we were in one of those clubs all night long.
Right.
And we came right from the club.
Did you get your clock cleaned? Did you lose a lot of money?
I lost all my money immediately, so I had to start. I had to start shooting pool. There was this all gambling going on. So I shot 8-ball until like 6:30 in the morning with a guy, and I lost $800 doing that.
Right.
And then Norm, I lost about $2,000 at the tables. Norm played poker, and then
Did Norm win?
We just
Hey,
made
one time a guy tried to hustle me at pool.
Are you good at pool?
Norm's
No.
good at pool.
No, I'm not very good, but we're just playing like bar pool, like we're drunk. We're all drunks. This was when I was young, you know.
But you play for a lot of money.
No. This is when I had no money.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm playing this fucking. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you're okay.
When I'm playing this fucking pool hall, and this big giant black guy. It doesn't matter what color he was.
All right, but it helps the story. Giant black
Like
guy.
Forrest Whitaker in The Color of Money.
In The Color of Money, yeah. So he comes, no, but he's dressed like, he has all this stuff, and he has 2 girls with him, you know, and I'm all drunk. I'm like an idiot, you know, with my friends playing pool. So he goes, "I'm next," you know, so he puts his like fucking 4 quarters down.
Yeah.
And so then he goes, "Here, let's play." So the guy, he has his own stick, you know.
Oh, boy, you're in for trouble
Yeah.
then.
So we're playing, and he's missing by only like a millimeter every time, you know. But I win, I beat him handily, but like he's the
Wow.
worst hustler of ever, right? So we play for $1. So then he goes, "Now we're playing." He goes, "Now we're playing for $100." Like it goes up to 100 from 1, and I just beat him every fucking. So I go, "No, I'm not. What? I go, I'm not playing.
I'm taking my $4
I'm all
and going
drunk, you know. I go, "I'm ahead $1." I was kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
I go, "I'm ahead $1, you know. I'm not playing you anymore." And so the guy goes, he's all mad. So then another guy played, and then stupidly I gave my friend advice. And then the big giant guy hit me with the cue across my head.
What?
And I looked up, and the cue stick was right in my head, and he goes, "I break people's bones for a living, motherfucker."
What? Whoa, you're kidding me.
Yeah, that was
He
my
sounds
story.
like Football Williams, that guy.
I was like that.
Oh. But Norm,
So that was my story about my
Norm,
pool hustling days.
you should keep that one to yourself, the pool hustling story. But Norm, shouldn't tell that on radio. Yeah. But Norm, I don't understand something. You go to these underground clubs and you play these cards, and it's a lot of money. You're talking about a couple of grand, right? You're talking about maybe
I lost
20,
A couple
30
of grand.
You're talking
Got
20.
160 million. Like, you're talking about, it's like when
No, but-
Johnny Carson tried to be like, what's a loaf of bread cost nowadays? Is this crazy?
No, I'm saying I got news for you.
It's like $2,000. It's like $2,000.
I wouldn't gamble $100.
Yeah, but
You
he's not a gambler. I've seen
I
Howard
don't
get mad
understand
over
it.
$10.
I don't like to gamble. I find it insulting. That, in other words, I find making money, is a very, especially where I grew up, is a very hard thing for a lot of people, and it's a tough thing. And to just piss it away in a gambling situation,
My old man felt the same way.
offends me.
My father would think that too.
Right, but you play for big bucks, right? I mean,
No,
you're 20,
I'm
30
doing all
grand a
right.
clip,
I'm
right?
trying my best.
Well, you don't remember what happened with this place when we were there all
Yeah,
night.
tell the truth.
And we were there. I don't know what Norm played that night. He was playing all night. I lost 2,000 myself, But
Right.
so we came here, and Norm accidentally said the name of the place.
Oh, fuck.
Do you remember that, Norm?
Yes, because the guy did not care for that.
A guy called up. And said, "Yeah, listen, Norm. Like later in the afternoon,
Forgot
he
about
said, "Listen,
that.
we appreciate you coming here, but we don't have a fucking publicity department."
We're not looking for
They're not
customers.
looking for that.
Can I say the name of the place? It's not
The
there.
No,
Mayfair.
don't say.
It's not there
The
anymore.
Mayfair. It's
They-
not there
they
anymore.
closed
No,
it.
it's a famous place now.
Yeah.
The Mayfair.
Yeah. Well,
But Norm, I think Howard's right in the sense that guy Koppelman, who wrote Rounders, he's a good guy. I know him too.
Yeah.
He likes you.
No, he
and
was there
sorta
all the
hung
time.
around.
Yeah, he played at where.
Well, why couldn't it be his own story if he was there?
I might be involved. I knew a guy that was in the movie, Joey Bagels.
yeah, what I hear is that it was based on you.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
He would
yeah.
watch Norm while he played.
So, are you going to Vegas with Artie and going to be on Sam Simon's TV show with his gambling?
Oh, you're doing that, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. Are you doing it?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
told me
yeah.
you were there. Me and him together are going to play poker on television.
Now, how is that going to work for Artie? You know he's going to get into trouble in Vegas. I thought you were interested.
All I know is like Sam's been to this Playboy. It's Playboy's Sam Simon's poker show or whatever it's called.
Right.
But
Is it on real TV?
I don't know. He's been there more often than you'd be for
Playboy
Grey's
channel.
Anatomy or something. You know,
Right.
it's like that kind of a production.
So Sam Simon, the guy who created The Simpsons,
Yeah,
has a gambling show.
Yes, a poker show where he's the host.
And where does it air? Do you know?
And me and Artie are the guests. And
So Sam's not gambling.
It's the Playboy channel, Howard.
It's
Playboy
the Playboy
show.
Yeah,
channel.
that's
All
what
right.
Sam told me.
So it'll be you and Artie and Sam.
it follows Hef's place.
I see. So it'll be you, Artie, and Sam up against each other in a battle of
Yeah.
poker wits.
But hey, don't expect, don't be surprised if there's a streaker. It's
You
the
say
Playboy channel.
Right.
Sam
Yeah.
is the host, but he's
You never
gambling
know.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
please.
no, Sam's playing.
Okay.
And early on Hef show before,
It gets
it's
more and more interesting. Sam's playing poker as well with us.
Wow. And,
What a bitch.
And who are the other people that will be playing with you?
Dick
Will it be-
Gregory and Lenny Bruce.
No, really.
From
Who will be the other people playing at the table?
I don't know.
Jennifer Tilly,
Of course.
Is that true? His ex-wife.
his ex-wife.
Right. And maybe some other
And
folks.
Phil Locke is Jennifer Tilly's present
Boyfriend?
boyfriend.
Is that the Unabomber guy?
Yeah, the
You know, the
professional
professional poker player they call the Unabomber because
with
he
the
wears a
hood.
hood.
Oh, he's a professional poker player?
You're
He's
going to
great,
go
yeah,
up against
he's
a
on-
professional.
We're going to go up against a
And
professional
they
poker
will.
player.
And what do? They give you a certain amount of chips. Everyone gets the same amount, and then you have one big winner at the end.
Yes.
Is that
And
correct?
what's the prize?
It's
The
charity.
prize is it all goes to good cause.
Oh.
But do you gamble the same way when you're gambling for a good cause as when you're gambling for yourself? Shouldn't the prize be really money for you? That's a whole different thing.
Norm does. Norm's competitive, man.
Right.
He doesn't, no, but Norm, he does.
Are you going to
Yeah.
take it? Do you want to win? Do you want to beat Sam Simon and Artie at the poker table for charity? Are you going to be motivated to win this
Yeah,
thing?
well, you want to win for charity because
Yeah.
it's good stuff for the world and stuff like that.
Right.
But you know what I don't like when I come and my charity is not as good as the other people's charities.
Right.
And then I go, oh, maybe they should win because there's like AIDS and Africa and stuff.
All right.
And mine's the like some improvements at the Bel Air Country Club.
What is your charity anyway?
That's it. It's the Bel
Bel Air
Air.
Country Club
Yeah,
charity?
their tennis club.
Wow.
Needs a net.
It needs a net.
And you'll get preferential treatment if
You want to
done
talk
that.
about competitive shit? Me and Norm used to play
Playing
tennis.
tennis, Jesus.
Me and Norm played tennis at the
Can't
at the
imagine.
Burbank Country Club because we shot our show on the Warner Brothers lot.
Right.
And we got thrown out of the place because we really got mad at each other for winning and losing. And
You take it serious. You're
Because we
competitive.
yell and stuff and dive for the balls, and people would be like in white stuff.
David,
I think we should have been wearing white stuff. In all fairness,
You do a lot of work for charity like this. You like to participate.
not sweatpants.
You do a lot of work for charity, Norman, in the sense that you'll go on TV shows for charity. You did, didn't you do a Celebrity Millionaire or something like that? And how did you do on that? Did you win money?
Yeah,
You
no,
did.
I did. The charities did.
You're not the celebrity,
The charities did.
but you were the celebrity on Millionaire.
Yeah, do you remember leukemia?
Yeah,
we still
Yeah,
have
my
it.
money that pushed it over doesn't exist anymore.
you got rid of it.
I got rid of
No,
it.
you went on Millionaire with Regis, right?
Yeah,
And Regis asked you questions,
yeah.
and then you answered up to. Do I have this right? $500,000 worth of questions. Wow.
Yeah, he won $500,000.
Half of it.
Brainiac.
Good for you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty smart. 500,000 to get up to. That's pretty good.
Norm's a smart motherfucker.
But I'm not anywhere close to Brainiac.
Well, Brainiac, of course, was invented on Krypton. He's a supercomputer. But
Yeah.
I don't say literally. You're
I
Brainiac,
was saying, you're comparing
No.
me. That's high praise. Because
Well.
Brainiac, you could tell even from his head how smart he was.
and he had tubes coming out of his head.
I don't know, man.
Norm picked Paul Newman's charity because Norm wanted to meet Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And
So
then-
you gave to his salad dressing
Yeah.
empire kind
and
of thing?
also, it is a great
The hole in the
cause.
wall
The hole in the
kids
wall
or
game.
How long ago was this? A couple of years ago?
Yeah, yeah.
So Paul Newman was.
26 years ago.
So did Paul Newman call you personally and say to you, "Hey"?
No, he wrote a letter.
Did he?
Yeah.
Look at you, $500,000 contribution.
Yeah, and I could have gone to meet him, but then I was too afraid.
What do you mean you were afraid?
Well, you know, and like it seems like a good idea, but then when it comes down to it, it's just you and Paul Newman.
Yeah, you don't know what
in
to
a
say.
room. Yeah, and then you got no stories. Like, what am I gonna say? I go,
Paul
hey
Newman-
man, one time Will Ferrell was
Rob Schneider and
Yeah.
Football Williams. I'm sure
Rob
you'd love him.
Schneider.
Are
You
you-
know him at all? Do you know anyone that I'm talking about?
Are you?
Do you know any entertainers I know?
That was a great story about you and Redford.
Yeah.
Listen, me and Artie Lang.
In other words,
So that was Robert Shaw, huh? Hey, fucking Bud Friedman's backstage with me.
in
This
other
guy's a
words,
character.
what you're saying is Paul Newman wrote you a letter and said, "Why don't you come out to my Paul Newman ranch
Yeah.
and hang out with me?"
Yeah.
So I
But
can
plus,
get to know
I
you.
kind of got the assumption that it would not be just me and Paul Newman. I suddenly had a fucking vision that it might be me, Paul Newman, and very sick children.
Oh God.
So then it didn't become as appealing.
Well, you know what? Gary actually went to Paul Newman's house. Papa Booey went to Paul
did?
Newman's. Yes. He was there for some charity event,
Oh, not to
I think
harass him.
it was a political thing.
a political thing. And
Connecticut.
Gary was in the barn. Paul Newman has a barn on his property.
Yeah.
And if he wants to meet with you, he meets with you in the barn where he has all his memorabilia from his. Well, now he's dead, but he had all his memorabilia in the barn.
Gary, go to the barn.
You walk around and it's almost like a Paul Newman museum. You see
Yeah.
pictures, you see trophies, you see Academy Award, whatever, and then Paul Newman appears at the barn and he speaks with you, and then he leaves, and that would have been it. I'm sure he wouldn't.
Oh, that would have been it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
his shtick he does. It's
I
his
think it's a
meet
shtick.
and greet.
It's
It's
a meet
like
and
it's
greet.
like Artie backstage at an Indian casino.
I take a
Newman.
picture with the
this?
tribe.
Do you
Right.
find this with Indian casinos that some of them are real old Indians, like from the movies?
Absolutely.
And some guys are just young guys that are like,
They
You
don't
know,
even
they're-
look like
want to go get a
Indians,
lady?
right,
And the other guys are like, this is my wife from 14.
No, yeah, the kids are the Indians.
Yeah.
Because when you do an Indian casino, you have to meet the
tribe leaders. Yeah.
And the kids, their grandkids and shit, they all look like, the Jonas Brothers. Or something.
Right.
They're dressed in like shit
Yeah.
from the Gap. And
Yeah.
You start to feel like it's all one big scam. No one really looks like an Indian.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to prove.
But Norm wanted to. The funny thing about that was Norm could have won $1 million, and he was like, "Fuck the charity." Regis kept saying, "Norm, you sure you want to do this? Because if you lose, it's nothing." And Norm's crazy gambling attitude was like, "No, I want to win the $1 million."
Why did you stop at $500,000?
He talked me out of it.
Regis talks him out of it.
Yeah, well, $500,000.
You would
wow.
have gone for it.
Yeah.
And he
well,
knew the
I mean,
question.
If it had been me, I would have done it.
Didn't you know the question?
Yeah, I knew the answer. It's,
You did?
whatever.
What was the
whatever.
$1 million question? Do you know?
It's not, yeah, I know.
What
His
was the
lifeline
question?
was Sam Simon, and Sam
Yeah.
said, and he hadn't used Sam yet. Like Norm got the 500
He
grand
didn't
without.
even use all of his lifeline.
I know. I wasted
What
my
was the $1
lifeline.
million question that they would have asked you had you played on?
It's not entertaining.
I
at
want to
all.
know. Yeah, it is. For me, it is. What,
Okay.
what was
See if
the,
anybody knows what it
Okay,
is.
ask us the
It's
question.
what a golf course, a bomb shelter is built under for the government.
Bunker.
what?
Yeah, bunker. What?
What?
What is that your answer?
Is that the way Regis
Are you
read the
clarifying?
question?
No. Again, say the question again.
Underneath a certain golf course, there's a bunker that, in case of a nuclear war, all the congressmen and senators.
I'd say probably a Camp David's private golf course. But let's see. What
No,
golf
why
course?
would you have it there? They hang
What
it
the
there.
name is what golf course?
Yeah,
But
but
that's
this would only be an interesting question.
Fred, do you know that?
This
No,
would
I
only
do
be an
not.
interesting question on the golf network.
No, but it's because it's an interesting question. Because for $1 million.
How did
Right.
you know the answer to this? How would you know where a bunker
That's
is built
amazing.
under a golf course? How did you know the answer?
And
I
you
don't
know the
I
name.
I read stuff.
Right. Do you read a lot? Is that what you like to do? You like to read books and things? All right.
Do you like to read books?
They give you 4 to choose from, right? 4 different golf courses. And
Yeah.
you have to pick them
Yeah.
up. But you knew the answer right off. You didn't even need.
I was pretty sure of it. Yeah.
What were the four? Do you remember the four?
But then, yeah, I remember the 4.
Go ahead. Give us the 4.
You want me to remember all 4? Pinehurst, Greenbrier. Let's see, the ones I'm searching for, aren't going to be the answers.
Yeah, what wasn't it Greenbrier?
It was Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Where's
And you
that?
knew that.
Fred knew. Fred
Wow.
knew. See, it wasn't that
Greenbrier.
hard a question. It was just either you know it or you don't.
Oh, you should have gone for the $1 million. What a schmuck you were.
Well, he wanted to. He kept saying like, no, I want to go.
No, this was the problem. When I was talking to Regis, I didn't know. I thought he knew the answers to the questions, So during the thing, I would know answers, and then I'd see something in his eye. He'd be like, "You sure you want to do this? We got the lifeline." So I go, "Okay, well, let me use the lifelines." Like I thought he was saying, like, don't do that. Yeah. But then it turned out later he never knew it.
He doesn't know anything.
He didn't know that. They don't tell him the answer until
Yeah,
it comes
right.
up.
Wow.
So,
Well, anyway, listen. Norm.
I wish it was more entertaining. It didn't seem
No,
as
you were very
entertaining.
entertaining. As
You
a
were
matter
very
of fact.
funny today.
It seemed less entertaining than usual to me.
Really?
No, I thought this was one of your better appearances.
Norm always thinks that. Norm always thinks he sucks, and it's like the funniest thing ever.
If you thought you sucked, why don't you get up now and juggle a little bit? If you do some juggling, it'll be a home run.
I think you don't add juggling to this one.
No? Save the juggling.
You think that's overkill, Robin?
The next time will be. No, you were terrific. You really were. I never.
Hey,
saw,
but you want to see
I never saw anyone come in here and light up the room the way you did.
Well, he skewered this broad who wrote the article. I thank you.
That was great.
It's always
Yeah,
good to have
fuck her.
friends
Fuck
in
her.
show business who do that
because
for you.
that's
You were
fucked up.
insulted for Artie with his Rolling
Yeah,
Stone
that
article.
was fuck her.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Norm Macdonald, of course, has a long history with Artie.
And
In
plus,
fact,
she probably wants to be famous too.
And the other thing is,
I met Artie.
That's why I was saying I shouldn't even bring it up because
No, I met Artie through Norm Macdonald.
That's
and
right.
You are you're a great guy, and let me just say that you have a very big show coming.
And I'm
up.
not plugging anything. I'm not here to plug anything. What
Well,
do
you're
I-
not, but it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, maybe I do have a big show. Do I
You do have a
show?
big show coming up. Are you a tough guy to hang around with? I would imagine you are.
What the fuck
I
would
don't
you
think
say
you
that
have a lot
for?
of friends, do you?
I consider Artie my friend.
No, come on. When's the
No.
last
How
time
often
you
do you
spoke to
talk
Artie?
to him?
No, I don't have a lot of friends.
I wish if I lived in L.A., I would see Norm all the time.
I
You don't
said
have-
talk to
I
him.
don't
You
click with many guys. But,
No, because I would imagine I'd be nervous to hang out with you.
Why would you be?
Because I think you're obviously a kind of closed off guy. You're very sarcastic.
Is there a
Yes.
real Norm? Is that what you're saying?
This
Is
is
there a
it. What a-
real
I always think Norm
What a
is.
great ending. This is
McDonald.
what a
I always
fucking
think.
guys like Johnny Carson. Great to have you with us. You know what I've noticed about you? You're unlikable.
No, I didn't say that.
You're Richard Nixon.
Yeah, and Richard Nixon.
No, I didn't say that.
Can I say a thing I heard on Nixon this morning?
Sure.
On YouTube? He was talking, it's called YouTube, you can look it up. It's called YouTube Archie Bunker, right? And so it's him coming in, he's talking to fucking Ehrlichman, right?
Right.
And he goes, or Bob Haldeman, right? And he goes, Bob, I was watching a football game the other day. They come on to the movie afterwards. Goddamn, this movie. Glorifying homosexuality. They had a guy there, 2 magnificent, virile, handsome guys come in. And there's a hard hat there named Arch. And Haldeman goes, yeah, that's a show every week, sir, whatever. And Arch comes in, and this fairy comes in. He comes in very gay, and he has the ascot on, but they do it cleverly. Not offensive, you see. He's a very articulate man. He knows the arts. And so they do it very cleverly, glorifying the homosexuality. And Arch comes in, the son-in-law comes in. I guess he He goes both ways, this fag. So Arch goes down to his friend at the bar. And this guy works for the... And then there's a guy there from the Detroit Lions, best friend Arch. This guy, he's, I'm on the Detroit Lions. Well, the bartender says, Arch, that fella's not, he's one of those. Arch goes, no. Well, he goes up to him, the fella. And Arch says to the fella, is that true? Well, yes, Artie. He says, all right, it is true. He says, have you ever seen me with a girlfriend? No, I haven't. Well, goddamn, I turned the fucking thing off.
I remember that. Where did I
Funny
see
as
it?
fucking
That was
thing.
really, he's really
You
talking the
gotta
whole
fucking
thing.
look it up on
That's an
YouTube.
actual
It's the
transcript.
funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
There's some
I'm looking
good
at it
stuff.
right now. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it is. And it was
Is it the
Nixon.
funniest thing, Gary?
Yeah, Nixon.
How fucking funny is
That
it?
sounds
Nixon
hilarious.
was so out of it, he didn't even know about Archie Bunker.
No, he thought it was a
And-
movie.
Yeah. He thought it was a movie and real life. And,
because
you
there's
know,
a
And he
hippie
was
son-in-law
our
and some
president.
screwball daughter.
That's the best.
and he was really
The
upset
number one.
How
show
could
in
he
the
not
country.
know that show, man?
because
I
he
think
was
because he's
sequestered.
but he's smart and thinking of. I think he's thinking of other things. Like we're the retards.
I guess.
But
I don't-
Norm, I didn't mean to insult you, but I realized that you would be hard to read in a social situation. You can never tell if you're having fun.
Oh,
and,
really?
You know, I'm one of those people that stresses out whether my guest is having fun. So if we were hanging out, I'd say, I don't think Norm is really having a good time. I think he wants to be off gambling for high stakes.
Oh no.
well, that's
no,
usually
no.
true, but
Would he like to make his living gambling?
Maybe we
Yes.
could try it one time. I was going to be Martin Short's friend for a while. We were in negotiations.
Yeah, how'd that break down?
I don't know. I met him. He was fucking funny, and he made me laugh, and he was laughing at me and shit. So I said, "Hey, we should be friends and stuff." And he said, "Yeah, well, let's be friends." You go to a cottage, and I was like, "Ah, fuck! I'd have to go to a cottage, you know." And then so
Talked you out of it.
it never caught on because the cottage was in my head and shit.
What do you
but
mean
Still,
the
I would like,
cottage?
you know, that guy would be cool to
I
fucking
know.
hang out
But
with.
what do you
I
mean
met him.
that
He's
would be a good
hilarious.
But
friend
then
for you?
going to a cottage, you understand?
I don't want to go to a
Yeah. Well, that's the problem
All of
with
a
you.
sudden, you're going on a cottage on a plane.
But that's
You
the
go,
problem.
Maybe I
Norm,
shouldn't have done this.
Norm,
What?
that's the problem
What's
with
that?
you. So if someone suggests something right away, it's not
Too guarded. I know what you're
it's
saying.
not too. It's not cool enough for you. Where
They're
would you
not
go
cool
with Martin
enough.
Short?
I think
Martin Short says, "Let's go to a cottage
No, I'm
and
not
hang
saying
out."
that. I'm
Yeah.
saying like I think you're right when I said I'm too guarded. Like
Yeah,
I'm not
you don't wanna
willing to
be-
do things.
You don't want to be trapped in a cottage with Martin Short. The
No, I would
idea,
lo- no, I'd love
the
that
idea
part.
of being friends with Martin Short is fun. The idea of being in a cottage with Martin Short and then having the pressure to talk and to interact with one another.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm the
Yeah.
same way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work out for you,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't work out for me either.
But you go on that vacation.
But maybe in
with,
another lifetime.
yeah.
You go on that vacation with Sam to Hawaii. That's cool, right?
Oh, he's with his kid. When Norm's with his
It's not
kid,
so cool. He just
tolerates-
made a face.
Hey, how's your kid? How's Dylan doing, man? How's
Dylan's
your
doing
kid?
great. Dylan's fantastic.
All right.
Why
okay.
don't you call him?
He hates anything with children.
No, I
Unless-
don't.
No, he does. You
Ooh,
don't. He
I
does.
love- well, I love
he
my
made the
kids.
face.
No, you made the face.
I didn't make no face.
I said, "How did you like that vacation with Sam?" And
That vacation was great, man. Hey, you Robin.
Yes?
You asked me a question.
all right, look.
Then she goes back to her Sudoku. Isn't that what ladies do? That's as much I know about ladies. Howard, what if we ended up being friends? Like
It can't
like
happen.
Rickles and Newhart.
That'd be fun.
Go to the Great Wall of China together?
Let's go to Europe with the wives. All right. The great Norm Macdonald.
I always
Thank
feel like
you.
there's so much more
What
to
if we
say.
went to Europe with their wives?
That's something else. We love having you here. And yes,
Oh, this was great.
you don't need to juggle.
Norm, good to see you. Thank you
Oh,
for
thank you
coming
very
in.
much.
Mwah. It's good
I
to
thought you were
see
a
you.
fan of me last time.
No, why was
I
it?
like,
What?
I don't know.
Oh, because of that whole Artie thing?
I don't know. I think you're mad at me.
I love you.
Mad at me.
I'm not mad at you at all.
Norm, how'd it go, man?
It was good. It was fun. Hey, how are you? Steve, how are you, buddy?
Great to see you.
Good to see you, Steve.
Now, after reading that article
Hi,
about
Lisa.
Artie, are you a little concerned about him? You worried?
The art? No, I'm not worried about it.
Not at all? Do you think going out to Vegas with him after reading that is a good idea?
I go to Vegas with Artie if you want to see it. Sure.
You think he's in a good place right now?
A good place? I'm not
Yeah.
what that sounds like.
Like mentally.
I'm not a psychiatrist. What the fuck would I know?
Well, you're good friends with him, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that. I can't. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know about that shit.
All right, so you had fun in
I just
there?
know if a guy's smiling, and I figure he's happy, and if he frowns, I figure he's sad.
Yes,
So
It was all
seems
smiles
to,
today.
Artie seems to smile, so I'll take a smile at its word.
All right, so you had fun in there, man?
Yeah, I always have fun. It's fun in there. It's always fun with Howard. Always fun
You
with
didn't think it
Howard.
was a good appearance?
Well, sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm getting dull or some shit.